think when I read the character brief Yana lady, I was like, oh, this is something I've never done before. And I also could see a little bit of myself in her. And I think I was drawn by the character breakdown. And I was like, okay, let me try.
We can definitely have a lot of hope for us. I think the characters' relationships is very sweet, and it's nice because it shows a different layer of Eric. I think that's what people are gonna enjoy the most. That I think people like things like that, yeah. Because at the end of the day, he is a human being. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I had to do a lot of research language-wise because I really needed to base her on a real girl, an existent girl, Ntombazana seKasi, a very quintessential Kasi girl who is multilingual. So I wanted to, bring in Ispitori. Ispitori is one of my favorite South African dialects.
Right?
Yeah, I love Ispitori so much. I wish I was from there.
Yeah, funny enough, I showed we shoot. Was it after shooting? Ngithemba ngiqeda ukuyishootha and then I went to members ngalobola ngaqeda. So yeah. I think leyo part there because ubonga is crazy. Nami ngiyahlanya ngokwami. Yeah man. He's a family man.
Yeah.
Which is into engithandayo. I love my daughter so much, my family. And the story I think you saw the people will see. Yeah, because I couldn't that push card and he wants like a family.
How's it, my brother?
Yeah, blessed in Jaga. How's it?
Sharp. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us, ne?
Oh, sharp, Abuti.
Sharp. So, what are you looking forward to the most for season 3?
What do you mean?
Like in terms of, I get it, there's been season 1, it's been season 2, and obviously this is like the final season, and obviously all the other characters are we're sort of seeing like storylines the develop and sort of where they're heading into. So I suppose, what are you most excited about for the current season?
Okay, I mean, if it's for the viewers.
Yeah, for the viewers.
For the viewers, okay. No, I'm excited that they're going to get a chance to see the boys grow into men, and face their challenges head on now, This season is packed with a lot of obstacles for their lives, and it's almost like the game has kind of switched, right? Because Bonga is now getting married, Mpo is divorced.
Yeah.
You understand? Just that shift in dynamic, Now he's the one advising the other, and I mean, just having those shifts within everyone's character journey, I think is quite important for the black man in general, because I always say something about Mpo's character, especially the character that I play, is that it's either you are going through it, or you are still going through it, or you are going to go through it. If you are not married, you are planning to get married. You will eventually get to experience a piece of Mpo's life and what he's going through within the story, So, I mean, just to maybe answer your question, I think I'm excited for the fans, for them to see how the characters get to manage dealing with their journeys, how they come up with solutions, if there is any, to their problems,
100%. So, did you have to like sort of do any research, even if it's maybe like Majita or what time, like just to get a bit of advice in terms of the character that you're playing, and like also playing that advisory friend, who's giving your friend advice who just recently got married?
Yeah. You know what? Today, what's amazing about playing the character Thodan Limpo is that life, a man of my age has went through Oploma Lamajita. I can't say about Oploma Lamajita Ojwa, Kimjita and Nasser, and it's not something I needed research. However, building the chemistry between the gents, that's a technique that you have to have as an actor, to be able to build chemistry on the spot, And in terms of understanding the divorce part of Mpo's life, I needed to do a lot of research. I was on YouTube day in, day out, listening to divorce attorneys. Uti, how do divorce couples go through divorces? And some of the research that I got was mind blowing. Uti, it's crazy how two people that used to love each other so much and dedicated their lives can now be monsters towards each other, you know. And I feel that that's the journey that Mpo is going through, and having that information. My research, just to answer your question, my research basically was more YouTube than it was with other people. Yeah, but I mean, there's other stories that I've heard from other divorcees. I don't have a lot of divorcees in my circle of friends because I feel like they're bad vibes. You know, they wanna they're gonna rub it on me, dog. Yeah, but you're an average of the 5 people that you hang around with. Imagine now I'm hanging around divorced people, dog.
You'll be the but you'll be the fifth one. Like if 4 of your friends are divorced, you are the next
No,
one.
definitely, yeah.
So just to close it off, what are your hopes and dreams for 2025?
Hopes and dreams for 2025. Oh man, I want it all. I want it all. I feel like God has given me the opportunity to be on this platform, doing what I love to do. He's graced me with that opportunity. And all I need to do is just put in the work, put in the work and hope that whoever that's watching and recognizing my talents that God has given me is willing to open up and work. I'm willing to work, man. I'm ready to work, man.
Nah. Thank you, Maka. You put it out to the universe, and then I think it's going to be a full circle thing. It's going to come back to you, man.
Oh, yeah? No, man. What's your hopes and dreams, though?
My hopes and dreams. Now you're interviewing me. My hopes and dreams is to see the platform grow. See the platform grow. See my DJing also grow.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, and my relationship, also my relationship with God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Relationship with your woman
and God and other stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Bless it. Man, you just said it yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And trust me, it's going to manifest.
No, thank you, Maka.
Lovely interview.
Hopefully, when we speak again a few months from now, a year from now, we'll be having a different conversation.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you my Ferrari. I'm gonna show you quite a lot of things that I've done. I'm like, dog, can you believe I actually did that after that show?
Yeah.
But
And then we need to show the people Vela the progress from this interview, and then a year later.
No, definitely. And to the viewers, guys, it's possible. You're watching this. It's possible. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your dreams. They are going to show you flames, right? Before you get there, you're going to have to struggle just a little bit, okay? But it's all going to be worth it at the end. Trust me, it's all going to be worth it. I'm the testimony. I'm here. Back then, I was nobody. Today, I'm sitting here with this lovely gentleman having this interview, and I'm somebody.
100%.
Please, guys, please do believe in your dreams. Stay strong. God bless.
Hey, Pasi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So tell me, okay, firstly, when did you find out that you were going to be on Adulting?
Like a date or?
Well, do you remember the moment you found out?
Yes, I do remember the moment. It was through I didn't audition for it, by the way. So it was through a text, and then I was excited. I'm like, oh, adulting. I was excited, but also worried and scared at the same time because it was, adulting was about, sex and stuff. I was like, okay, should I not? And then I did. Yeah.
So what made you besides skepticism, somehow sort of conclude who I'm going to take on this role?
Yeah, I think when I read the character brief, Yana Lady, I was like, oh, this is something I've never done before. And I also could see a little bit of myself in her. And I think I was drawn by the character breakdown, and I was like, okay, let me try it. Okay. Yeah.
So tell us a bit about Una Lady, because we just watched the premiere today, but we never really got to
see my part.
See your part.
She is gonna start showing a little bit later. She is Mpo's love interest. She's a mom to a son, and all she wants is to have a stable relationship. And obviously, Mpo is the wrong person to want to have a stable relationship with. So yeah, that's my lady. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely lady, and I can't wait for you guys to see her.
Okay, now also we can't wait. I actually interviewed you in 2018, Scandal.
Yes.
It's a long time ago. And you spoke about sort of at the time, I think, well, you're still playing Dintle, but
Yeah.
you spoke about also trying to branch out
Yeah.
and take on more challenging like
Yes.
roles, right? And I think since 2020 up until now, you've sort of like taken on
Yes.
like a lot more characters,
Yeah.
you know. So, like going into the future, are there any sort of characters or roles that you wish you could like take on?
I think more than anything, I would wish to take on something that's physical, like action, because I think that will challenge me. First of all, I'm lazy. Secondly, I don't like gym. Something like that will definitely help me to like action. Yeah, that type of role.
So you don't like gym,
No, I don't like gym.
but you gym, right?
I don't gym.
Oh.
I breathe in. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your hopes and dreams for 2025?
Peace.
Okay.
Yeah, I think everything else I will work hard to get, but more than anything, I just want a peaceful life, peace within my family, peace within myself, and and travel.
And travel. Yeah.
Yeah, and travel.
Any destinations in mind?
Maldives. Oh, don't you want to take me to Maldives?
Let's go.
Let's go, ne?
Yeah.
Maldives.
We'll book the flight
Ne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
once. It's a date.
Yeah, it's a date.
So one more thing, ne? I think so. There's a lot of up and coming actors or actresses and people that look up to you and one day would like to be in the same position as you are. What advice would you give to them?
No, I know it. People say it a lot. This thing of not giving up. You know, you're not gonna go to the first audition. You might not get the role, but doesn't mean you should give up. So I think not giving up and understanding that what you want wants you. So keep on going to auditions. Keep on trying. You will get it. If it's yours, it's yours. And if you don't get it, it means that it's someone else's chance, and your chance is coming.
It's coming.
I think the more you grow, the more you realize the timing thing. That we don't operate only by what you want. We operate by Mudimu le nana kwa ya hai. And when your time comes, you will enjoy it. It will make sense.
How you guys doing?
What good?
Siyaphila. So we just watched, the premiere, the first episode of the third and last season of Adulting. And I think you guys are that one couple that I feel like a lot of people are rooting for.
Yes. Yeah.
Even though like I feel the first season didn't really give us much hope, but going into this season, can we still have like some hope for you guys?
We can definitely have a lot of hope for us. I think the characters' relationships is very sweet, and it's nice because it shows a different layer of Eric. I think that's what people are gonna enjoy the most. That I think people like things like that. Yeah, because at the end of the day, he is a human being. Yeah.
Yeah, we see him breaking down. We see him breaking and sharing off with Pantula Bake because he found a love that's different. So there's definitely more than hope.
So did you guys have to, or like you in particular, did you have to do like a lot of research coming into adulting for your role?
No, the biggest research that I had to do was with language, because my thing was, how do I make her different so that when she speaks, she sounds almost like him? Because a lot of the time women adopt something from their partners, so that's what I played with. So I would always listen to what he's going to say, how he's going to say it, and try to find where he is and level up. And that's mainly a lot of the things that I played with. And a lot of simple, a lot of the Kwaito love, a lot of the old school Kasi love type of vibe, with a touch of Disney. Literally,
What are your hopes for 2025? Hopes, dreams, goals?
I say the same answer for this. I always say, with me, the sky is not the limit, God is. Wherever God says I should go, I will go.
Amen.
New Year resolution.
Resolution.
Resolution. Yes, thina saqeda khona.
Manje wayengasikhombisi amehlo wakho. Like wena hlezi asikhona ukuthi yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. All the best for this year. Ne? Great. How are you, Samu?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So tell me a bit about season 3, right? What are you most excited about for this third and final season?
I think for this next third and final season, I'm most excited about, seeing Minky really look inward and kind of tackle her feelings and her partner too, which is really nice because she's a very outward girl, and it's going to be nice to see her looking inward.
Do you think you draw any similarities from your character?
No, I don't. But what I do know is that with every girl that I've played, there is one, characteristic that we share, but it's often not all of them. And what makes my job awesome is that I get to amplify those characteristics that aren't me. So it makes it fun to play because that's not me. Yeah.
So did you have to do any research for this particular character?
Oh, absolutely. I had to do a lot of research language-wise because I really needed to base her on a real girl, an existent girl, Ntombazana sekasi, a very quintessential Kasi girl who is multilingual. So I wanted to, bring in Ispitori. Ispitori is one of my favorite South African dialects.
Best, right?
Yeah, I love Ispitori so much. I wish I was from there. And as well as Isitsotsi, the jail language, the language yabantu abagangayo. So I did have to do a lot of research because I'm not that person. I'm not from Pretoria. I'm not a criminal, and I'm Khuluma Isitsotsi.
Yeah.
I speak actual Zulu or actual Xhosa, actual Tswana. So that's the research I pretty much had to do, and it was a lot of hard work. And I had a muse, but I lost my muse for this season. So it's been quite difficult, but I got it done.
You got it done, right?
I got it done on my own. To be honest, I didn't think I could because, a lot of these, especially with language, language, So, but with this season, I dug really deep. I looked at old songs. I looked at how rappers speak and how old Kwaito songs, the terms that they use. And I went down a rabbit hole.
Mara spitori sa hao se bjang no?
Spitori sa ka?
Yeah, wa tolo.
Se sharpo.
Se sharpo, ne?
Ke ngwana ko Gandalf.
O ngwana ko pop line.
Ke ngwana ko pop line, Jugu style.
Jugu lane.
Jugu lane, Jugu.
Okay. One more thing. What are your hopes and dreams for 2025?
I don't like to, divulge into stuff like that. I'm very I am a hoarder of my wishes and dreams. So it's like when people say, oh, we're going vision boarding, it's weird for me. So I think my hopes and dreams are, for now, I can say to play more girls that are farthest from me.
Okay.
Yeah, that would challenge me even more because this was quite a challenging role, and I think if I could get more so I could stretch my acting muscle, I'd be way on my way to the Oscar.
No, but you nailed it, eh?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, thank you for your time. Hey, Dippy, how are you?
So I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
Excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is very cool, exciting. We've been working very hard on it. It's been quite a while. And finally it's coming out. I'm so excited for everybody else to see what, we put all our hard work in. And, the storytelling, how we acted. I'm just like, yeah, it's time, yeah.
So what are you hoping, the adulting fan gets out of this third and last season?
I think it's gonna be a very emotional journey, in my opinion, from all of the characters. Yeah, I don't wanna say much, but I just think it's gonna be an emotional journey. So yeah.
So speaking about this particular season being emotional, what would you say was the most challenging, I suppose, part about filming this whole last season? For you, maybe.
I didn't find it. I think this is why I'm saying I don't want to say much.
Okay.
But there were some things that we're shooting, and I was just like, damn. I think also just knowing that this is our final season and we're done, that also just hurts your feelings. I found that quite challenging. I would get emotional and be like, mara, why guys? Season, you know what I mean? I think that's going to be, that was the most challenging thing about it. But yeah, otherwise everything was such a breeze. It was amazing. Also working with an amazing cast, director, crew, everything. It was great. Yeah.
So so going into 2025, we're in 2025 now. So I suppose, what are your hopes and characters that you would hopefully like to take on?
Yeah, I definitely want to jump into action. I think I've done, I've done the expected, and I think it's just time to grow. Yeah, I want to maybe play somebody's proper mother, not just a young mother, like actually going through the journey of being a mother. Yeah, I just want to expand and see how bigger Dippy can go. Yeah.
And one last question, right? I feel like there's so many people that would like to be where you are, and I think there's obviously lots of young people that are auditioning, that are putting in the work, and one day they would like to see themselves hopefully in a similar position. What advice do you have for them?
They must just keep going. Don't give up. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. And just always remember that God is always watching what you're doing, even when other people are not seeing. Keep on being resilient. Fight. Don't give up. Start. The minute you start, you're gonna get somewhere. If you don't start and just like kataba, then cool, sit down and nothing will happen for you. So get up, do what you gotta do, and just know that God is watching.
100%.
Yeah.
And I suppose when you're in motion,
Yeah.
everything else just falls
Into
through,
place.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we can spend the whole day deliberating, but ultimately the first step, right?
Is to start and to do something about it. Otherwise, if you don't, then cool, sit down. But I'll feta, babes.
Hey, tlasalla ko morao.
O tla sala morao.
Thembinkosi,
How's it?
how are you, my brother?
I'm easy. Unjani, boss?
Angiyaphila bafo. I feel like go adulting, ne? We got to see a different side of you, just in terms of your thingy. But again, your arsenal, your skill set.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were like the funny guy, and I think from like other characters, from Moma Wuto, King Dinguswayo,
Yeah.
those were obviously different characters, and I feel like with this particular character, we got to see a different side of you. Would you agree?
Yeah. Kakhulu. As an actor, obviously, our producers, when they sit, they pick cast or come brief. I'm not sure which line grouper, because you do have an opportunity to audition for a character for an Tigiti or any other characters. But me, specifically, they are Gagabonga. Okay, I need to audition for this to show abantu ukuthi I can ngathi range ikhona nyana or versatility into kanjalo.
Yeah.
So we challenge nami mina ever city like you do 15 shows, and yeah, like I'm a character hlukile. So obviously mase sophumile, you have to implement le nto leyo. So it was a challenge, obviously, ukuthi ngidlala umuntu angamela be serious like the whole time. So yeah, bekunzima ekuqaleni, but ekugcineni ngayi-enjoy man, because i-reference ibiseduze ama-cheat esihlala nawo, eJoburg in Durban. So yeah, bekuyi-experience grand mfethu. Yeah.
So manje, so we're third and final season of adulting, and I think it's been one of the biggest shows on the streaming platform for like the last 2 years. How are you feeling now that the show is coming to an end? Are you sad?
I mean, yeah, ngizobakhumbula amajita esethini, because busy mfethu yabo. If awukho busy khona busy, so we had to chill outside of work. So for me personally, like that space, say adulting, ukusebenzana namajita, like the brotherhood they created in amajita, I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss the scenes, the freedom that I had to play Ubonga. Script was there, obviously, because you have to respect, because you listen Kaitai. But we had so much freedom we was now we explore. And amachita, mawenzi mistake, climate shooting a scene will cover you. I would miss that. I would miss my colleagues and and I was saying I would miss working with Lokuzano Londel. Hey man, it shows nitty and stuff, and unkaile space so it's in space in Sake, Bangtemba, Nakulega nam. And I did the same, and we sahamba kahle nje, it's like hand in hand. So I'll miss that. But ukuphela kwe-show, I mean, ingoma emnandi iyaphela.
100%.
Yeah, ingoma emnandi iyaphela, kumele uyiqede ungayiphushi, and I trust ama-writers ukuthi njobe sesekugcineni. Yabo, ngakufuna okunye more. Yes, I would like to work with amachita, maybe on other shows. But this one, because I'm short and I know I've read the whole script. Lende show ama-right ukuthi noma ama-create ukuthi show iphele kanje, nami ngithi ayivalo mfethu kahle nje futhi kamnandi kusemnandi. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy ngalapho. Yeah.
And then with Obonga, are there any parallels that you can draw like to your life? Angithi Ubonga manje ushadile, it's
Yes.
a new chapter of his life.
Yes.
Are there any like parallels that you can also draw like nje between the two characters?
I think the that part. Yeah, funny enough, I show we shoot. Was it after shooting? Ngithemba ngiqeda ukuyishootha and then I went members ngalobola ngaqeda. So yeah, I think ileyo part there because Ubonga is crazy. Nami ngiyahlanya ngokwami. Yeah, man. He's a family man.
Yeah.
Which is into engithandayo. I love my daughter so much, my family, and the story ni. I think you saw the people who see. Yeah, because akhona nokushela ngazi that push car nani. He wants like a family. Ufuna umndeni wakhe unkanyezi nani. I think that part here, family man, and yeah, nomshado. He's new to it. Uzobona ngokuhamba kwesikhathi. Yeah. Le amantombazane no.
So in closing, any sort of roles that you would like to take on? Because like I've said, it's like you've taken on so many roles in such a short space of time, and you've won awards even because you've like portrayed them so well. Is there anything that maybe you are thinking about? It's like a new challenge in terms of a character that you could take on.
Yo, like I said, I'm angisabluzo in terms of ukuthi characters ongayidlala. Like there are characters, but they go back to lo Thembinkosi lo, it's either a mafia or a gangster, like a bad boy. It's been a while since I've played that. It doesn't hurt with anyone.
Yeah.
Busy. It's in nature.
Yeah.
But so I think I want to go back to the dark characters. Yeah, that mafia. You know, guns, man. I've missed that. I don't want to lie. Okay, I'm doing Ilocos and Outlaws.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, a gangster in a suit, something like that, or a psycho. Yeah, I don't want to play the. Go try in a chick flick, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
Unkanyezi lo, uyamnyamaza lo ndenge. Yes. I was saying, thank you for season 1, season 2, season 3. For ungalawo kwispace sakho ungithembe. Sasebenzisana kahle. Naphambili la uyakhona. Just do the same. Yeah, keep your head up. Usebenza ngalendlela usebenza ngayo. Yes, thank you so much.
Why you gonna make me cry? Got that damn.